mowing down trees and bushes, clean up around here. I want to share with you. Beautiful piece of property. Beautiful. And I'm chopping up that for tools. You can see all the wood pieces now too. We have two lakes we sit on. One in front and one on the side. Nestled in a Palisade floor. There's the porch. Just got the roof completely. Let's see here. Show you the lake. Beautiful piece of property. Here we are today, back at it, cleaning up the yard and everything with Nicole and Azaria, our little furry daughter there, helper on Mother's Day.
Our mascot. This is our mascot.
Yeah, she's out here helping us. Yes, I'm here helping my mama. We're out here digging up a storm. We got one wheelbarrow to go. We're just loading everything up and cleaning this all out. See, we're making it look beautiful. Very beautiful. All right, you have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you. Thank you. It's a great Mother's Day gift. My daughter coming out, helping us getting this project accomplished. Look at this beautiful table set. We're having biscuits and manuka honey and tea. Oh my goodness. And then look out there. What a beautiful sunset's getting ready to start. About an hour. We're just enjoying this beautiful scene. We are set. Thank you for your patience, ladies. Okay. All right, so everyone, I'd like to introduce Sherry to you again. She's definitely a great friend, and she's been a great blessing in my life. And she helps me a lot with getting this project off. She has a great presentation that she gives. She's going to talk to you about her journey in this industry and what got her here to talk to you today, and also about where she's going and where we're going with what we're doing with Light and Wellness. And also she's going to talk to you about the business as far as the industry, how it's changed, the paradigm shifts that it's been making, and give you a great source of information. Okay?
First of all, I want to say thank you for, especially to Nancy, for bringing you here and allowing me to share some knowledge with you. That's one of the things I love, love, love to do in life, and that is to share knowledge, share truth, and connect dots. I'll provide information for you so that you can do some more research. I encourage you to do that and to make decisions on what's best for you. Some people will want to be in business for themselves, and some people, it's not for them. They'd rather just work for somebody else, because there's some pros and cons either way. There's so many different roads as an esthetician that you can take. That's wonderful. I'll tell you a little bit about my story. So I did things backwards. I actually, back in 1999, started working for an ear, nose, and throat specialist, a plastic surgeon, and I was her office manager. And we opened up a brand new facility, and we were setting up the file system. So I learned a lot about business, setting up the system, setting everything up. And she looks at me and she says, "Sherry, I want you to do some research and pick out a skincare line, because I'm going to open up a wellness spa." And I go, "A skincare line? I don't know anything about skin. I use Noxema." I don't know if you even know what Noxema is at your age, but I was just like, okay. So I was doing some research for her while helping her set up her clinic, and it was real interesting. And the more I was researching, I got it down to 3 companies, and we chose, it's now La Roche, but it was at that time Biomedic. And who they really cater to is physicians. So it wasn't just for the over-the-counter. And then they started Philosophy, which you can get Philosophy at Ulta, or some of your higher-end stores where you can get some of your skincare products. So that's their over-the-counter. And La Roche is still for the physicians' offices and your medical spas and things like that. And what I had done is I had found that, this is really interesting. An office manager was okay. There's a lot of drama that goes with it. Do y'all know anything about drama? Being in aesthetics, I would say yes. But it was very interesting, and I thought, I like this. Well, the gentleman that came to train us was from Paris, and he trained us in all of the modalities. Now, remember, this is a medical spa, so I got trained in some deep peels, a lot of, some cryotherapy where we actually use dry ice for some of the treatments to cool down and things like that. So I was really educated, but I'm not a skincare specialist, so I did not feel comfortable, even though I was working under a doctor. I told Dr. Childers, I said, I will set up the protocols, you diagnose, and I will set up the treatments. And we had a nurse that actually did the treatments. And, so I didn't mind doing them on Dr. Childers or the nurse or the office help. I didn't mind doing that, but I did not want to work on the public because I had never been into, skincare school or training. Well, after being in that industry, and the more I started researching, the more I was realizing, hey, I like this this holistic direction. I'm really interested. Well, then after I left Dr. Childers' office, and then they closed our division down, but while I was doing that, I was researching for my business plan. It took me that long to do a business plan. And when I started doing, realizing that there's some things that I could do on my own and run my business I was telling my daughter that I wanted her to go to aesthetic school, get her license, and I could run her company because I knew what to do. She goes, Mom, go with me. I go, I'm too old. She goes, no, you're not. You can do it, Mom. You can do it. And I was just like, oh. So I did. So while I had gone to the bank, and it took me, like I said, it took me several years to put my business plan together because I'd never done that before, on my own. And it was about, 3 inches thick for my business plan. And I went to the bank, and mine was for $1 million spa. Because when I dream big. I was like, I want the whole thing. And then my daughter and I, we actually went to school in Oklahoma where the minimum for aesthetics was 600 hours. So we were going through our aesthetics, our basics. They have a little bit more in their basics than what they do here in Florida, but that gave us the knowledge that we needed. And while I was going to school, they were, I was working with Dr. Fleming, the chiropractor, and he was going to be the doctor on board. And so that allowed us to be a Medi-Spa. That was exciting. So one of my dreams was, I always told people, anybody that knows me knows I have a passion for jets. I love jets. I could go out there on the flight line and watch jets take off and land all day long. I think it's fascinating. Well, I always told my family I'm going to have a jet someday, and I did. I have a spa jet. It was the coolest thing. I told you I'm going to have a jet. But it was actually a shell that you lie in, and it had, 10 shower heads above, 10 below, and it had LED light therapy, it had aromatherapy, it had music therapy, it had vibrational bed, it had you name it. So I could actually do body treatments. I could do, it could actually do the treatment for me. It was the coolest thing, it's 30 minutes. You go and I'd get them set up and, put the towel on them and paint their body and close the thing, and it had really relaxing video screens so they could see this beautiful lake with swans on it and music and all that. So I decided, I'm going to paint this room, and I'm going to have a bright white paint with a tender white glow. And I did, because when this thing was lit up, the LED light, it had a translucent shell, the whole room lit up. It was incredible. So I shut the lights off, and the whole room lit up, whatever color it was displaying. So cool. It was so cool. Well, while it was doing its thing, of course their head is out and their neck and their body's in, I could actually do a 30-minute facial on the air. So that's an hour. So there was one time, if they did the whole thing, I could make $500 in 30 minutes. So I was like, this is so cool, because it depends on what they wanted. And it was so amazing. It was so amazing. I loved it. Well, when I got
there's a lot of work we need to do. That wallpaper's got to come off. We got to do the floor.
Hey, Miss Nancy, you know that stuff only take like, it don't even take that long.
I
They
know.
come together real quick.
Yes, but just it's slow, you know, one thing at a time. I'm gonna take a picture of everybody eating. They're appletinis. What do you think about the appletinis, ladies? Aren't they awesome? I love it. The first day she brought one of those to me to try, I thought, oh, I'm stuck on this. I'm hooked. So I was like, oh, I love the appletinis.
That's a nice door. You can put on the nice stuff. What size of the brown bottle? Okay, 70. So y'all better did Mr. Ward
This property is so beautiful. I really need help from somebody that will help me accomplish the goals to make this a holistic destination for people to find healing and wellness. Look how beautiful. built a 3-story building here. So we can have activities back here. Then on the other side, bungalows with a butterfly garden. Absolutely beautiful out here. Oh, beautiful. Have some live music or after dinner desserts on the top of a 3-story building. Some beautiful music. Ah, oh, would just be so pretty, so gorgeous. Beautiful piece of property. Make it to a wellness. Holistic wellness destination. Helping people. Have a beautiful dock out here. It's just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Colors, sunset, beautiful. Beautiful little walkway with my little lights. All that property over there. Hi everyone. I am going to take you around now to the area that I'm working on today. Actually, over here cutting all these trees down, as you can see. All these different trees all over the place. The yard needs a lot of work. A lot of work. As you can see here, I'm going over here to an area where I took my chainsaw, and I cut all these trees down. See all these trees I cut down? Trying to just clean up this yard a little bit. And as you can see, cut all that grass. See, there's a video that we filmed a couple days ago. We had a little tea out here in the little porch area. And this was tons, I mean, it was really high up, so I cut it down. And I just wanted to show you the property. I'm trying to get everything cleaned out and get everything in order because it's a lot of work that needs to be done here on the house. But I just want to show you what the property looks like. See that beautiful lake? It's so beautiful day, or I should say evening. It's about 6:30 in the evening right now. See all this tall growth? It's gonna cost me about $3,000. Get that all of that cleaned out. These trees over here, all that tree area, we'll get that all cut down. It's gonna cost me about $10,000. It's not just here, it goes all the way around the house, which I'm gonna show you here. See all this tree area? This is a big tree that fell during one of the hurricanes we had just a couple of years ago. As you can see, the lake, there's 2 lakes here. There's one lake over there, called Gem Lake, and then the property goes all the way back down there. Property goes all the way down. But it's just beautiful. I mean, this is going to be a beautiful sanctuary where people can come and connect with just life and find holistic ways of living and education. And it's going to be like a resort area. Nothing major, just very small. And I mean, this place is going to be a place where people can come and just connect with themselves, connect with God, connect with nature. It's so beautiful here. You know, people who might have illnesses or cancer or depressed or whatever. I mean, you know, we want to be a connection for people where they can come here and they know that they're going to get results, you know, with whatever the situation that they might be facing. And it could be small term, long term, whatever, you know. It's just such a beautiful, as you can see, beautiful lake. Beautiful. I'm very blessed with this piece of property. And so with the area going all commercial, as you can see, across there, across that way over there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can bring this up tall enough. But if you can see that over there, that was a whole big apartment complex. Really, I've been there for probably a good 40 years. Matter of fact, I was a teenager. My father used to live in those apartments across the way here. But anyways, they just tore all those apartments down the past month and a half, and there goes a boat out there on the lake. See the boat out there on the lake? I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Can't see that well with my glasses. Let's see. You go out there enjoying the beautiful water. I'm still learning trying to learn how to manipulate this camera. Still trying to learn, fortunately. But anyways, hear all the crickets out here? Can you hear them? Sounds like they're out there having a party, right? But I just wanted to show you this property. Trying to raise the monies to convert this place into a sanctuary of holistic healing, holistic help, help people connect with a lifestyle that will heal them and bring relaxation for them, and whatever they're trying to do with their lives. It's a place to connect with God, or maybe take a time out with a special family member or a loved one, or just whatever. We're going to have all kinds of programs here for people to inspire them to do wonderful things of healing in their lives, and inspiration and encouragement. Well, until the next video, I guess we say all the time, always abundant blessings. See you in the next video.